Hey guys, so maybe you've got some screened dirt before and you're curious how it gets screened. In this video, I'm going to show our screening plant and how everything works. So there's two main parts. Here you have the screener, and then over here you have the conveyor. The screener part is the thing that does all the work. The conveyor here, all it does is takes the dirt from the screener and puts it up into a pile. This is where you feed the dirt into the screener. As you can see, there's grates on there to catch anything bigger than about 5 inches or so. So anything bigger falls off onto the ground, and then the smaller stuff goes into the screener. Once the dirt gets put into here, there's a small opening at the bottom of it, which only lets a little bit of dirt through at a time, which makes it so it doesn't overload the screens. So from there, it gets fed onto this belt just a little bit at a time, and then it comes up here onto the screen. So here there's two screens. There's a top big screen, which is I think 2 inches, and that's just squares. And then on the bottom, we call it piano wire. So it's 1/2 inch. So anything bigger than 1/2 inch will bounce off those and get put down into the hole there. And this thing vibrates. So inside of there, there's things that spin around and shake the screen. And that's what keeps everything moving. Once the dirt falls through onto the conveyor and all the rocks go off the end into this hole, the dirt will go up the conveyor and get put into a pile. The screener runs on a diesel engine, which provides hydraulics for everything to turn and move on the screener. Whereas the generator here is for the stacker. The stacker is completely electric. So it doesn't have an engine or anything. The power runs through this wire to the generator. And so the generator is needed to turn the stacker here. The reason we load this screener with the excavator is that there's bigger sticks and rocks in here that can just get stuck on the grate, and it's pretty easy to just pull all the bigger stuff that doesn't fall through the grates up there just down onto the ground with the excavator. Where if it was sand or something, we could use the loader, which would be a lot faster, but it's hard to put dirt into this screener just because everything would get caught up on top. Before we screen, we always put up a pile right next to the digger, so then it just makes it easy to put right into the screener. And as we load dirt into the screener, the loader will come and just push it up closer to the digger. We also like to add sand with it. So I always put sand at the back of the digger here, and we'll mix just some sand in with the dirt. And that makes it so it doesn't get sticky. Because, I mean, in the summer here, it rains a lot, and what you get if you don't add enough sand is, here's some of our topsoil that we screened, it gets clumpy. So if you don't have enough sand with it, it gets wet, and then there's a bunch of just little clumps in it, which nobody likes those. See, so this could have used more sand with it. And then when this gets full, I just come in with the loader and scoop it out and put it in that big pile there. I got some more sand for mixing with it. And now that it's scooped up, we're ready to start again. One other thing to notice is I just gotta keep an eye out on the screen. If it gets too plugged, then we just gotta stop and clean it. Well, I've got to stop now to work on a different project, but got a bit of it done, good chunk, and this stuff is looking real good. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.